Oh, this post right here got a lot of people triggered. Oh my God, look at that. Oh man. So of course, this is a meme making fun of, I think it's making fun of console exclusives, I don't know. But I said, what PC exclusives, where are the good, like basically what are the good games for PC, which there are none. So everybody, of course, they think that I must be some troll or I don't have a PC or anything like that. So let's pull up, that's the laptop. Let's pull up the keyboard. See, this is the keyboard that I use for the gaming PC, the Logitech K400, because we don't need any mouse and keyboard where we're at. We do have a PC. When I play, it's 100% controller. PS5 controller if it's a fighting game. Series X controller if it's anything else. That's how we do it. I just need the trackpad on the K400 to fucking choose a game, and that's pretty much it. That's what we do on PC here. But let's go to this hardware and show you what we're working with. So these are my specs here. X570 board, 5800X, GA102, which 12 gigs of G6X, meaning it can only be one thing. And if you need to know what that means it's that. So, I mean, basically this PC almost can't get any better. And therefore is, it's likely better than yours, whoever you are. If it's not, I don't care, because it's still within a percentage, a very small percentage of what you do. If you have a 3090 and a 5950 or 5900, I mean, I'm still right there, so But anyway, for the post, PC games are shit. This was built to play games that are basically console games that can be played as, in ways that can't be done. Like these are what I play the most on this thing, obviously. And I played a lot of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, you cannot get the, obviously on the console, or even if you got a shitty ass PC, you can't get the same experience. And, I didn't even have these specs when I played Cyberpunk. I had a 3080 base and a 3700X at that time. But I had 85 hours in Cyberpunk and it was fucking amazing. But, PC games that are just for PC, like a lot of those games that people are naming, like Valorant, whatever the fuck, stupid, shitty-ass shooter game. Shooters are their fucking shitty genre. I don't play them on anything, PC or console. Fuck that genre. And, I've got fucking Game Pass Ultimate. I could fucking download any piece of shit-ass shooter game and RTS that I fucking want for free. And I choose not to. And then what people are saying, oh, indie games. There's indie games. Nobody gives a fuck about an indie game. I didn't put a 3080 Ti in this damn thing to play fucking shitty-ass indie games. So, that, fuck that argument. And, even some other things that people are just randomly mentioning, like, oh man, Steam beats PlayStation Store and Xbox Store. Like, it does. But I don't prefer to have digital games anyway, especially not on the console. I will literally order a game import in order to get it if it comes out physically in another country, but only digital in America. I'll order that shit import so I can get a fucking disc. And I've got a couple games that are, I have the Series X, obviously, and the PS5. And yet, I still get games that are available on PC. New games, like these pretty recent launches. I get them on console because, first off, I get a disc. And these are games that are unlike, Skyrim, Fallout, Cyberpunk, and all that, where the PC is going to give you a much, much better experience. Those particular games, not so much. The most I'm going to get is in Resident Evil, turning up the ray tracing, probably get better looking reflections, and that's probably it. Or otherwise I'd have to be Digital Foundry looking at fucking, oh, this one tree in the distance is missing on the console. Well, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. So, and I got the game the week it launched for $30, so that trumps pretty much any argument otherwise. But yes, as far as games on PC, I could go through the games that I have, and you're not going to see a single fucking shooter on any, on console or PC. I fucking hate that genre. They fucking suck. Boring ass games. If I play games that have shooting in them, they're not shooting games. They're games that just happen to have that as the play style. Such as, Cyberpunk. I still hated the fact that that game is a first-person shooter as far as how it plays. And, Fallout, you can consider those shooters, but I use a lot of VATS, so, it's whatever. Now, anyway, that's it. That's my opinion, and yes, I got a fucking PC, and yes, it's probably better than yours. So, fuck your opinion. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna play these games on consoles, and I want to finish this by saying all the games that are ever worth playing come from a console. Anything that has been made specifically for PC is a shit ass game. Like, the exception is like Microsoft Flight Sim, and if I didn't have these specs, it probably wouldn't be that fun to play that either. So, whatever, bye bitch.